Spencer, another victory. I won't talk about the league table, but you must be absolutely delighted tonight.
Yeah, we're in the football miracles at the moment, aren't we? So look, I know the cliche is we're 10 days into the season. You know, it's just a start, it's just 3 points. So I'm going to chuck it all out. I don't care less. We're top of the league. So for us, that's someone's got to wake me up in a minute. Look, I actually thought it was just such a domineering performance until about the 92nd minute. I thought we were so good in the first half. Fabulous goal, but we dealt with it. You know, the pressing from us was marvellous. You're up against a full-time side again, and I thought 1-0 was the minimum we deserved at half-time. And I don't think if they had a shot, maybe one over the bar. Look, I think we should have finished them off at that point, but you know, it's just such a tough level, this level, and Eastbourne full-time side, and you know, of course, we get the dream start again like we had at Chippenham. You know, we score within a minute, and it sort of killed the game again. And we managed it really, really well. We're really tired. I mean, if you'd said to me a couple of days ago we're going to get Ricky and Guy on the pitch, they both went to A&E. We weren't planning on using Ricky at all tonight. He'd ruled himself out, and he turned up and he said, "I want to give it a go." And we left the decision ultimately to him on that. And you know, it really hurts. And Guy, again, you know, thankfully it was tissue damage, it wasn't a break, so it turned Saturday's day from a really, really good day into an excellent day that both lads were okay. And you know, I thought it was just a really dominant 2-0 performance, but of course goals at key moments. You know, that second half early goal kills it, and until the 92nd minute, you know, there's a decision that went against us and they had a chance, and Jack makes pretty much the first save of the game at the 92nd. And you know, we've got all, you know, 4 subs on. We're trying to look after, you know, Reggie's absolutely exhausted, and you know, Mason's put in a shift. They've all done it, and you know, to beat 2 full-time sides in Torquay and Eastbourne that are really very well and rightfully so fancied, really good, well-funded sides, clubs, and Chippenham away, which is such a hard game, to be sitting on 9 points, as I said, is where you sort of you want to almost pinch yourself. But look, we're going to take it. Put some marker on us, but you've also got to look back and say we've been doing this since February. You know, I keep harping on about what good form we've been in, and we've got a lot more to give. You know, we've still got players that, you know, we haven't seen Joe Haig yet, we haven't seen Pruti yet. You know, it's really exciting. Look, it's a challenge. There's no doubt about it. The quick turnaround. You know, those players are absolutely exhausted. So, you know, but we've got to enjoy it. We've got to enjoy it, and I want everyone to enjoy it. And as I said, it's we're constantly trying to overachieve here, and it may only be day 10, but you know, you have to excuse us. You know, we're going to throw it all out the door and go, no, we are going to enjoy it. And I'll be straight back to work tomorrow, looking at tapes and the work we have to put in to prepare for another really tough double header. But delighted. It's good attendance for a Tuesday night, and rightfully so. But I was delighted with the overall performance.
And you mentioned pressing teams that play out the back. Do you think that plays into our hands a little bit? 'Cause we've got a few goals from it this season.
They got out a few times. A good side. You know, you see the difference in the full time, and even in the 92nd, 3rd, 4th minute. You know, they're a full-time side. You know, they were in for recovery yesterday, and we're strapping people up and giving them paracetamol. It's the have and have-nots. It's, as I said, I keep harping on it, and we're just jealous, and it's something we're going to have to do at some point if we want to continually progress. The National League South and North, they're just such tough divisions now. So, look, it's, you know, we've got Welling on Saturday. I think they're 3 mornings, 3 days. You know, they're almost full time, and you know, it is tough. But you've got to enjoy football when this happens. You know, whether it's an FA Cup game or a playoff win, promotions, and you know, I appreciate it's 3 games. But the reality is we're going to enjoy it. I'm going to enjoy it, because otherwise, what's the point of being football? Because there's always going to be tough times, and football is you know, that's what it is, ups and downs. But we're going to enjoy it, even if it's for just 10 minutes, and you know, and it puts a marker on us. But we've got to look forward to it. This is a really good group, you know, a really good group of players, and we're going to need a lot of luck, you know, on the injury front, and we certainly got that on Sunday with the A&E results. So, you know, just thrilled for everybody involved with the club. My philosophy very much is about smiling and good people, and you know, I'm delighted for everybody, and we'll enjoy it. Then it will be back to the hard work and a really tough weekend coming up.
And I thought it was a really good team performance tonight. Do you think we were rewarded with the clean sheet as well?
Yeah, look, I said until the 92nd minute, I thought our defensive shape was outstanding, actually. And, because this is a good side we're playing. Let's not forget Eastbourne hadn't lost yet. They won with 10 men for 60 minutes away at Hornchurch on Saturday. And, only conceded in the, last couple of minutes in their first home game to draw. So they were unbeaten. And, it's a fantastic goal from Richard Chin. He's still feeling a little bit sore, but nearly all of them were, because the shifts they're putting in game on game is tough. It's tough on them, but we ummed and ahed about making changes. Really did. As I said, wasn't expecting Ricky when I came in today. We'd had messages from Ricky. He was ruled out of today. I'm delighted we've signed John Page. We'll see where that goes. He'll be involved shortly, but we've got to build him up very slowly. So we've got Pruti coming back after Saturday. Joe Haig's still some distance away. Ben Mason's away at the moment, working at the National Centre, getting more treatment. So look, fantastic shift by everybody, fantastic goals, and it could have been more. I thought Miller came on, did well, and I have to say I thought David Bramang for 20 minutes put in one hell of a shift. He held the ball up well, he won his challenges, he worked so hard, and again, he will only get better as time goes on. So look, it's a fabulous place to be at the moment, and said let's enjoy it. We know every game is so tough. We're going to get a bloody nose sooner rather than later. We all know that's going to happen, but let's enjoy it when it's good, because that's what football's about.
And just finally, can I get your views on the trip to Welling on Saturday, a ground that Ollie Pendlebury loves scoring at?
Yeah, look, I've got a lot of time for Rod. I mean, what a turnaround he did there. I mean, they were pretty much dead certs for relegation when Rod came in, and he's got a philosophy not too dissimilar to mine. Certainly the team will work really hard. As I said, they're almost full time. They've had a bit of an advantage. They didn't play tonight due to circumstances, and they're a good mix of young and old. They've got some very experienced players, but they've also got some young players playing a little bit more. He loves eye long throws. I know he'll be looking forward to seeing us for those. So they're coming, Rod. Don't worry about it. And I think I might bring my sunglasses so he and I can have a sunglass off. But no, look, it's another tough place to go. To get any points away at this level is tough. Of course, now everyone's buzzing, but they'll be buzzing. They've had a decent start. They've won one, they've lost one. Both games really, really tight, and so every game's going to be so tight. And then, of course, we've only got 36 hours before we turn around against a Tunbridge side that actually started really well and scoring a lot of goals, unbeaten again. So, a really tough game there, but I'm sure we'll get a really good attendance here on Bank Holiday Monday. So that's something to look forward to. So nothing really changes. Every game is so tough. If you're on it at this level, you've got a chance. And we know we've got a chance because we've got some really good players. But we also know if we step off it, you get beat at this level, because there's some really good teams, managers, clubs, and but we're looking forward to it. Try and get around the M25 on Saturday in good time, and look forward to another really exciting game.
Brilliant. Thanks, Spencer, and good luck for Saturday.
Thanks a lot, mate.